Finally, we are going to know in this lecture the last type of the objects that Siemens S7 have. So we already learned what's the difference between organization block, function, data block, and data type. So now we are going to talk about the variable table. The variable table, actually the variable table is not being used in the programming itself, but the main functionality of the function table, variable table, is to test your code, or it's frequently being used on commissioning and testing some functionality. So to know more, to understand what I'm saying, we can just create a new variable table. It's automatically assigned a symbolic name for it, which is VAT2, because we have already VAT1. So we have now VAT2. Let's say OK. So it's already created. Double click on it, it will have an empty box. So this empty box means what? It says what's the address, what's the symbol, what's the display format, what's the status value, and modify that value. To understand what's happening here, what's going on, so in this one we just use, if we go to a sample, let's say if we go here and open FC1, so we have a tag here called XYZ boolean1. So I just copy that one and go to the variable table, and then right click and paste. Okay, so the address is db9 dbx0.0. what is that? This one, db9 dbx0.0. the sample is xyz.boolean1, so xyz.boolean1. Display format is boolean, status value and the modify value. Once can we connect to the PLC to see what's the value of that one? Yes. How can we do this? Just go to simulation mode, simulate modules. It will open the simulator. We don't have physical CPUs, we're just running now the simulator, and then we'll download all the blocks inside that CPU. You want to load the system data? Yes. You want to start? It's going to stop first, and then is it running? It's starting now. It is running. And then we can go to the variable table again and click here and click on that glasses. Say it will say go online. So now I'm online. The status value of that one is 0 because nothing writing to it. How can I modify it? So I just can put the modify value. Instead of 0, I put 1. But it's still false. It is still false. So we need to make it true. So we just click on that one or that one. The difference, this active only for one cycle of that PLC, and this always forcing or modifying the variable. So we just, doesn't matter for now. In that example, we just modify the value so it becomes true. So if I click the modify value to be 0, which is false, and then modify that value to be false, it is false. So as we can see, there's no programming here. It's only being used. The tags here, I'm trying to, the point of the variable table is to monitor the status value for any tag, and you can force that value. You can modify that value. Let's try another one, another tag. If you go here, let's try that tag, Control C or copy, and then go to the variable table, right click, paste. It will see the other tag, which is ABC. The value now is false. If I want to make that one true, enter, and then click here, it is true. If I want to make it false, it is true, right? So this is false and this is true. So if we just to confirm, if I go online with the PLC here, save and monitor, I want to download, yeah, you see. So XYZ is false, XYZ boolean 1 is false, so which is false here. If I can make it this one true, I then click here, so XYZ boolean 1 now is true, just to confirm it is true. And this is false because this is closed, so I can just make it false, which is 0, and then click here. Now it is 0, this is 1, this is 0, the boolean is 1. So the variable table, it's a table, you can put all the tags on that table, and you can monitor the status value, and you can modify or force that value. And once you finished, you can save that table to be used again anytime, or you can write into it. So it's very easy, and it's like helping tool to test and to configure, and very useful in the commissioning. Thank you.